Hey, welcome back to the game number one, the round number two series between the Oilers and the Golden Knight. And right away, the Golden Knights scored the first goal of the game on power play by William Carlson, assisted by unassisted right now. So the Golden Knights take the lead 1-0. We are in overtime between the Hurricanes and the Capitals, the 1-1. So we're going to carry on both games at the same time. I know some people looking only for one specific game, but here at the Hockey National Show, we deliver a lot of hockey, and we want to give you the best of the best of hockey. So thanks to be with us. Don't forget, please, to click on the likes. That's what we got. Let's see what we get that game. I'm not there yet about that game. But thanks, Pete Martin, to be with us. Sebastian number two. M&M is with us. And we have other things, other people. We have a 2 versus 1 for Oilers. Missed completely the puck over there. And then we have Perry. Can you imagine Vegas with Nick Suzuki? That'd be crazy. Go back now on behind the net of the goaltender. Set up now by the Vegas. Now go back outside the zone. Kevin Pike by Eichel. Eichel control the puck. He back to his teammate Erdl. Point intercept by Oilers. 49 seconds to go remaining on the power play with 16:33 in the first period. Set by Theodore. Theodore with the puck now, the blue line, control the puck at the red line, control on the offensive side, second clean all the way to goalie. Shoot the puck, is saved by the Oilers. What a great play by Sean Theodore. Picard is between the pipe for the Oilers. First game of the series between both teams. We just finished the Laval Rocket. Laval Rocket went by the score 4-1. Again, the Cleveland Monster passed on the final of the division against the Rochester. We're going to give you all the information later. Winning by the face-offs coming to Vegas. Fire shoot the puck, miss the net. Recovery by Eichel. Eichel bring back now to Erdl. Erdl back to, I think it was Annie Finn. Jack to Eichel at the goal line. Set up now by Stone. Stone shoot the puck on the left side. The puck missed the net by the player for the Knights go out of the play. Perry, after falling asleep watching Carolina and Washington, Vegas Edmonton has much more jump and speed. RJ is in the house. Vegas one power play. Pete Martin, you're right about that. Thanks again to be a part of the show. One the game going to back again, guys, on the Hurricane. I'm going to use the another game at the same time. So we're going to carry on both games at the same time. I will try to make something special if it's possible. Jeremy is in the house. Sad start 1-0 after 1 minute. You're right about that. 15:38 to go remaining. Go back now. The DD battle now with, I believe, is Clember. The puck go back at 1 man. Go back behind the net. Vegas won the battle. And now Carlson. Pinch went out by McNabb. And the puck go behind the net. Pressure again by the Vegas against McDavid. Turn around. Vegas return the puck at the goal line. Walk at the blue line now. Control the puck. Cycling the puck behind the net. Go back to Carlson. Carlson front the net. Intercept in front by the Oilers. Going to clean up the zone. The puck go back all the way back on defensive side of the Vegas. Go back DD. Set up by McNabb. Long stretch pass now. Intercept by Addison, I believe. Now chase the puck by the Victor. A big hit behind the net by McNabb. The puck stopped by Hill and no rebound. Now it looked like the game at the Hurricane and the Capitals start. So let me check something for you guys. We tried something we never do here, but I think it would be fun to do that. So let me check that. You're going to see something. Don't worry about that. We're going to follow two games at the same time. Is it possible? I don't know.
controlled here by Jackson Blake. And back inside the Washington zone. A minute 10 gone by here in overtime. Here's Svechnikov coming in 1-on-3. Got the shot away. Deflected off a stick. Looked like Chychrun's. And goes up and out with 18:42 remaining here. Chychrun points in 3 straight playoff games entering this game 1 tonight. McMichael with 4 straights. Beauvillier had 5 points in 18 regular season games with the Capitals. He had 5 in 5 playoff games against Montreal. There are guys that were producing numbers beyond their regular season in the round 1 against Montreal. But as Beauvillier is out here, Duhaime had 3 goals in his last 2 games. Dowd still looking for his first. Those are the guys on the ice right here.
Well, you look at the ice time, too, and Brendan Moore has pretty much spread it out throughout his whole team. The Capitals have a couple guys on D lugging a ton, and that one line's not getting a lot of ice time, too. So see where that comes into play as the game moves on.
The puck comes out to center. Gostisbehere dumps in, and now Van Riemsdyk out the far wing. A race for the puck. Beauvillier trying to race Gostisbehere for it. And Gostisbehere just a step ahead. Will play. The Caps in front, and a chance for Dowd. And a puck right in front that deflects off Anderson and wide. A great play on a forecheck to go and get it. Throw it to the middle. And Dowd nearly won it for Washington.
Yeah, that's key. Forecheck on that one. They get it. Just throw it towards the goal. Good things happen.
Ball comes into the zone. Fans on the shot. Maybe the Caps can light a little bit of a spark there. They almost found it. And near side now and across offside. Carolina a little muddy trying to get across the blue line with 17:58 to go. Dowd does not have a goal to his playoff year. That would have been a sensational one if he could have gotten it.
Yeah, good forecheck by Duhaime, and then Beauvillier just throws that puck in, and Dowd, like you said, got a piece of it, just couldn't put it in. But that's the right idea. Get in there on the forecheck. Duhaime gets in.
We have now a TV timeout between the Vegas and the Oilers. 1-0 Vegas. Let's go back to the game. Hurricane.
They're unable to enter the zone. It's controlled by the Canes. And Dmitry Orlov up in the air, taken here by Carrier. The glide across the Washington line, right side into the circle. Poke checked away. Up in the air for Kotkaniemi. He'll feed the blue line. Chatfield shooting, and a puck deflected on the way. Logan Thompson did well to be able to track that. That took a left turn coming out of the circle, and he was able to hold it. He has been sharp all night long. And a stop here with 17:34 to go in overtime.
Yeah, not easy when you're a goaltender. When you commit, you're going to your left, and all of a sudden you're going to reach back to your right. Not an easy thing to do, but Logan, as you said, gets it done.
We sit at a TV timeout between Vegas with 13 to go remaining. 1-0 Vegas against the Oilers. Max Stone scored a goal assisted by Carlson and Theodore on the power play goal.
In round 1 against Montreal and Tom Wilson. Hurricanes have 3. The puck cleared away, and Orlov comes back to get it. Stahl has 3, Aho with 2, Kotkaniemi has 1. Caps have the puck. Duhaime in his own zone here for Roy. And along now at center, Orlov lost the puck to Duhaime. Crossed in, but couldn't control it. Martinook forcing it across center, and Chychrun comes back against Seth Jarvis. Jarvis picks up the puck right half. Coming down into the corner. Fed in now behind the net. And around to Orlov, who will come down off the left-hand side, go low to high. Slavin at the right point. A shot, they score, and it's over. A puck that tipped, it looked like right in front of Thompson. And the Carolina Hurricanes have taken game 1 of this best-of-7 second-round matchup. The shot from the right point gets through, and Carolina wins it 2-1.
Yeah, just an innocent shot from the point. That's what it takes sometimes in overtime, and the puck finds its way.
And the Hurricane win the 2-1. Jacob Slavin, his second goal of the game, second goal of the playoff, beat the Washington Capitals guys 2-1. Game over. About that, so I want to get this one out and back of the game between the Vegas and about that one over there. So the Hurricane take the game number 1, 2-1. Jacob Slavin scored a goal to beat Thompson. Here we go. Welcome back, Mr. CSR for Colombia. I am Amigo. PS, two team I don't like. So that's what we got here, guys, on this hockey nation. We try to bring everything at the same time. And the Carolina surprised the Washington at home 2-1. The three-star of the game for that game are Stankoven, 1 goal, 2 assists. Slavin with a goal winning. Thompson stopped 31 of the 33 shot he faced tonight. So game over, guys. Number 2 of the night. And now the Washington score a goal. No, I'm sorry about that. Is going to be a goal by the Vegas Golden Knight. Turnover right there. It's coming out DDD. A long first pass now. It's coming on the left side. All the puck. It's coming behind of Eichel. Bring puck at double line. The puck go outside the zone. Taken by Stone. Now Edmonton attacking now. Turnover. Back by Jack Eichel. Carrying puck at the red line on the offensive side. Looking now. Back on the back door. It's coming out by Stone. Shoot the puck. He score! And Max Stone scored his goal, guys. It's 2-0. Wow. McDavid again on the ice for McDavid. And Vegas take the lead 2-0, guys. And the first 10 minutes of the game. Unbelievable. Wow. Max Stone. His second goal of the game, guys. What a great play by Jack Eichel, by the way. Unbelievable. And now this comes to play. Go behind the net now, pressure, go back at the blue line. The puck go outside the zone, going to be between on the defensive side by Theodore. Theodore looking now on the neutral zone, tip by Vegas behind the net. She's saved by Pearson. Big hit, recovery by the D of the Oilers. Long stretch pass now. Get up by, I think it's Ryan, or maybe Iman. Shoot the puck, big save by Hill. Go back at the blue line, Nurse control, go back to Bouchard. Bouchard back to Nurse. Nurse at the top circle, shoot the puck. Miss the net, the puck bouncing outside the zone. Welcome everybody. Don't forget please to click on the likes. For video, welcome back. It looked like that way. Go back now on defensive side. Go behind the net. Control the puck now. To go to Bouchard. Bouchard back to Nurse. Nurse control. Bring the puck at the blue line. Set up by Brown. Brown set up now in front of the bench of the Vegas. Down the puck behind the hill. The puck intercept now by I'm not sure about him. Anyway, we have Erdol. We have a penalty, guys, by Frederic. And then we have a TV timeout that will give me a time to set up everything here. Two zero Vegas. We see the stat of the game. Again, if you don't follow, the Hurricane beat the Capitals 2-1 and overtime. Second power play for Vegas. Thank you, RJ. You're right, Ovidio. You have a good shot by good performance of Logan Thompson tonight. No penalty. Face off now behind the net. Recovery by the Edmonton. Battle now. Get out of zone by Vegas. Control pas une autre zone. Coming back by Vegas. Started by Jack Eichel. Fire puck. Miss the net. Puck bouncing back by Oilers. Now attacking on the offensive side at the blue line. Control the puck. Draw the puck back on the left side by Killenberg. Now looking out. Turn around. Looking for the D. Set up by I think it was Kulak anyway, the puck ball by the Vegas down the point neutral zone, intercept now by Carlson, get back to Petrangelo, believe, get back to Carlson. Now go back to Jack Eichel, get back to Erdl, down the puck behind the net, and now the Oilers intercept. Now the Vegas win the battle by William Carlson, but intercept by the Oilers in front of the bench. Now both teams exchange the puck, it go back to Annie Finn. And if in return the puck now to Erdol, Erdol back to Pelangelo, down the puck behind the net, intercept by Picard. Go back behind the net now by Clipboard. Hold the puck now behind the net, looking for a passing. Long stretch pass now to the D, intercept by Vegas. Finally, the puck go outside the zone in front of the bench of Vegas, down the puck behind the hill. Go behind the net now, winning the race by the Anifin, I believe. The puck go back on the left side, get out of the zone by Vegas. No, intercept now by Kosal. Kosal key the puck deep at the zone, get back to Anifin behind the net. Win the puck on the board, get out of the zone finally by the Vegas and from the bench of the but we have a whistle at the blue line set up by Sad. Wow. Welcome back, Jeremy Butch. Thanks for all the likes. Pete Martin. Go back now behind the net. Confi is going to be Og. Bring the puck to the board. Get out zone by the Vegas. Down the puck on the no. Get back to left side. On the puck now to the board. Bring back to the D. By Nicolas Hogg. Finally, all those intercept. Get out the zone. Go back neutral zone. Down the puck behind the goaltender hill. Intercept the puck now. Play the puck. Get back to the D. Set up by Pelangelo, believe. Long stretch pass now. All the way back to I'm not sure it was. Sure, the puck, Picard make a save, get back now behind the net. Intercept by the Vegas Golden Knight. The puck stuck on the wall, get it out by Brown. Brown get back again to the left side. Vegas intercept, and return the puck behind the net. Go back to Picard. Picard draw the puck back to the D. And all the puck set up now by Nurse. Long stretch pass now. Vegas intercept, a 2 versus 1. No back to Pearson. Oh, a very great play by Vegas to intercept the puck. Pearson did not play well. Now Pearson get the puck back. It's coming now on the offensive side. All the puck to the board. Battle with 3 players. Go back to Anifin. Anifin win the puck to opposite side. Pinch by the Vegas. Get back to the D. Show the puck and miss the net. Recovery now by Brown. Intercept again by Stone. Go back to the side, fire puck, miss the net, recovery behind the net, the others struggling right there. Now finally come down, new plus coming from Bruce Cassidy and Knock Block. We have 5:59 to go remaining on this first period. 8 shots for both teams at 2-0. Max Stone is the only one scored to go for the Vegas tonight. Go back now behind the left of the goaltender here by the Oilers and lose the puck at the last again. Now putting the puck back, return the puck behind the net. Control the puck around and cycling the puck to the board, set up by Draisaitl, change the direction. Putting the puck behind the net to Perry. Perry run the puck at the blue line. Return the puck behind to Perry. Perry hold the puck, give back to Draisaitl on left side. Draisaitl walk at the blue line. Bouchard send back to Perry. Lose the puck now by McDavid. Battle now on the left side. Finally going to have a battle all the way back to opposite corner. Set up by Bouchard. Bouchard on the back end. Bring back to McDavid. McDavid give back on the corner. Pressure now by McDavid again. Go back by Nurse. Shoot the puck. Miss the net. Recovery by Vegas. Allow the puck out now in the zone until the Vegas recover the puck and dump the puck outside the zone. 4:55 to go remaining of the first period. Go back to Nurse. Nurse go behind the net. New plus coming now from both coach Adverson with the puck. Kevin Puck down the puck behind the goaltender. Play the puck outside the blueprint. Push the puck in the corner. Adverson win the battle. Return the puck behind the net. Now on the left side of the goaltender. Give back to Adverson. Same position. Play puck in front of the net. He'll make a save. No rebound. Now we have some pushing left and right behind the net. Ag with Adverson. Jean Marc is there. That's what we got right here. TV timeout, don't go nowhere. Be right back. Thank you. Jeremy is back in the house. You know, if you want to protect the goaltender, exactly like the quarterback. If you hit the quarterback, you get 15 yards penalty. If you hit the goaltender, intentional or not, with the head, gave 2 minutes. That's it. That's the way you're going to save the goaltender. Now he may be out for the next game with concussion. Is it the puck you got before? Maybe. But protect your goaltender. Any contact with the goaltender, zip it. 2 minutes. That's it. That's how you're going to save the goaltender. Yeah, I know gray zone. It was intentional. It was not intentional. No, you hit the goaltender. You all. It's the same thing with the ice stick. You're responsible about the ice stick. Whenever you touch it, or you don't try to touch it, but the stick touch it, you get a 2 minute. So why not to protect the goaltender? If you hit the goaltender by yourself at any moment, legs, whatever it is, you get a 2 minute. That's it. You don't have nothing else. Yes, Pete. That's the only way you can do that. You pass in the blueprint, you hit the legs of the player of the goalie fall. 2 minutes. You cannot be on the blueprint. That's it. Go back now. Sur le pipe Vegas, save by Picard. Go back around the board, get a puck outside the zone, all the way back on defensive side. Recovery by Andy Finn. Long stretch pass now. Now losing a puck by Willie Smith, chasing a puck behind the net. Now the Oilers going to set out the breakout. Long stretch pass now in front of the bench of the Vegas coming on the back door by McDavid in front of the net. And Perry score a goal. What a play by Perry and Draisaitl. And of course, McDavid, great goal. Tic-tac-toe and hockey. That's the point. PW. Perry continues to deliver. Third goal of the playoff for Corey Perry. 2-1. Back behind the net, the goaltender Vegas. Back duty. Back again to the board. Intercept now. By Emerson. Finally, the Vegas down the power defensive side. McDavid is third assist. The twist out of 8 assists go behind the net now. Vegas, bring puck at the blue line. Hold the puck now. Show the puck. A black shot on the left side. The puck go back on the right. Intercept by the Oilers, by the Knights. Go back now to Og. Go back by Cloud. Show the puck. Black shot by Erdol. Erdol behind the net now. Looking for in front of the net. Bring the puck back at the blue line, but nobody there. The puck go outside the zone. The puck stuck in front of the net of the Vegas. Go behind the net by Carlson. Carlson gave back again to the at the blue line. Set up now by the Oilers. 2:13 to go remaining. The puck go back outside the zone. And go be the recovery behind the net by Carlson. When the puck on the board, William Carlson got an assist on the first goal. Now Nurse get the puck back down the puck behind the hill. Recovery by the goaltender. Give back to the D. Oilers intercept. Return the puck in the corner. Bring back at the blue line. Nurse get the puck back. Give back now on the left side. Set up outside the zone. Go back to McDavid. Back it to Perry. Wrap the puck. The net is out of the pig. Perry play a solid playoff so far. 3 goals. A big push of the goalie to put the pig out. Face off now on the left side of Hill. Intercept by the Oilers. Pas go outside the zone par Vegas. Go back now by the Vegas. The Oilers keep the puck in the zone. No chance. 1 minute to go remaining. 2-1 Vegas shoot the puck. Picard make a save. No rebound. You're right about that, Butch. Welcome back, Joseph. Glad you are alive. Joseph still worry about the Devils. It'll be the end of the first period, guys. That's all. The first period is over between the Vegas and the, the Edmonton Oilers. First of all, the Max Stone score at 1-2-13 power play goal assist by William Carlson and Sean Theodore. At 9:03, Vegas doubled the lead by two. Max Stone, 4 goals the playoff assist by Jack Eichel. But at 16:26, Corey Perry cut the lead by one, assist by McDavid, Draisaitl. So after one period, Vegas 2 and the Oilers 1. 10 shot by the Edmonton, 9 shot by the Vegas Golden Knight. One power play and 2 goal, 1 goal and 2 attempts for Vegas and 0 for the Edmonton Oilers. So after 20 minutes tonight at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, your Edmonton Oilers 1 and your Edmonton Oilers 2. Here we go. Good job, everybody. Salut, Nicolas. Thanks for being a part of the show tonight. We're going to shift, guys, at the live radio. Because I'm losing my voice.
Against the Oilers that backfired and didn't work, and it allowed
High Ground is an exceptional Nevada-born vodka and proud partner of our hard-working hockey team. I hope you give High Ground Estate Vodka a taste.
Distilled and bottled by High Ground Vodka, Minden, Nevada. Please drink responsibly.
Toronto member today and enjoy added perks like exclusive rewards at Monarch Beach Golf Links and Palms Casino Resort, Las Vegas. VIP at another casino? Trade up and take advantage of the Tier and Offer Match program at Yamava Resort and Casino. Voted #1 casino outside of Vegas by Newsweek. Details at yamava.com. Restrictions apply. Must be 21 to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
UMC, your hometown hospital since 1931, is proud to partner with our hometown team, the world champion Vegas Golden Knights. As the team's exclusive hospital provider, we stand ringside, ready to keep our Golden Knights in top shape, just as we stand by our community with the highest level of care, which now includes 24/7 online care. It's UMC's commitment to excellence for everyone in our hometown. Sign up at umconline.com.
A union we can count on. A union with a legacy, known for hard work and getting things done. We're the ones who built this city with pride. Our members are our family, and their well-being is our #1 priority. Laborers Union Local 872. Vegas strong, union proud.
Now here's Ryan Wallace with the Intermission Report on the Vegas Golden Knights Radio Network.
The Golden Knights scored in the first period tonight, so make sure you have the McDonald's app downloaded to redeem your free French fries of any size at your local McDonald's tomorrow. It's the Intermission Report. The Golden Knights lead the Edmonton Oilers 2-1 after the first period of play. We're back with more in a moment. Presented by Lee's Discount Liquor. You're listening to the Vegas Golden Knights Radio Network.
You know, a lot of lawyers who advertise here don't even live here. If they say Nevada, they're not from around here. If they think our capital is Las Vegas, they're not from around here. I'm Richard Harris, and I am from Nevada. I grew up here. I went to school here. I raised my family here. No one knows Nevada like we do. If you've been injured, call me, Richard Harris, of the Richard Harris Law Firm. 444-4444, just in case.
Did you know that you could score free products and exclusive offers every Tuesday at Terrible's? That's because I haven't told you yet. Whether you're on the go or sitting at home, it's easy. Just download the Terrible Social House app, get notified every Tuesday, and redeem that week's awesome deal in store. On Tuesdays, think Terribles. It's Terrible Tuesday! Yeah! It's Terrible Tuesday! Download the Terrible Social House app or visit Terribles.com for details.
T-Mobile has the best 5G coverage in the game, whether you're home or out and about, so you can check out the latest scores in the checkout line. Watch replays on the playground. Or celebrate the game-winning hat trick from the passenger seat. If you're a Golden Knights fan who wants to stay connected to all the action home or away, get the best 5G coverage in the game only at T-Mobile, America's largest 5G network.
See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com.
Las Vegas. Vegas Auto Gallery unveils the largest and most luxurious showroom on the West Coast. Scaling a 55,000 square foot climate-controlled showroom, we showcase more than 250 of the best luxury and exotic brands. Lamborghini, Ferrari, Rolls-Royce, you name it. Whether you're buying, selling, or trading, Vegas Auto Gallery is your premier dealer. Visit us now, right off the 215, or go online at vegasautogallery.com.
It's almost time for the second period, but first, here's Ryan Wallace with the intermission wrap-up on the Vegas Golden Knights Radio Network.
The Vegas Nighthawks return to Lee's Family Forum Saturday night after posting back-to-back wins. Get your tickets for Hometown Heroes Night at Lee's Family Forum at nighthawksfootball.com. It's the intermission report. The Golden Knights lead the Edmonton Oilers 2-1 after the first period of play. Stats of the period are presented by Foley Family Wines and Spirits, available here at T-Mobile Arena and at ffws.com. As we mentioned, 2-1, the score, the Golden Knights over Edmonton. We're back with more in a moment. Presented by Lee's Discount Liquor. You're listening to the Vegas Golden Knights Radio Network.
Calling all Vegas Golden Knights fans, hockey season is back, and the RTC Game Day Express is your hassle-free ride to victory. Catch a direct, fast ride to VGK home games at T-Mobile Arena from 6 convenient spots for just $4 round trip. No traffic stress. Leave the driving to us. Visit rtcsnv.com/GameDayExpress for details. Follow us on social media at RTCSNV for a chance to win tickets to VGK home games.
Come to Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel, California's #1 entertainment destination and the place for big wins. Every month, Yamava gives away luxury cars and exclusive prizes. Play at over 7,200 slots, the most in the West, and catch top-tier entertainment acts. Only at Yamava Resort and Casino, your California to Vegas connection. Details at yamava.com. Must be 21 to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
Broker license number 1001607.LLC.
You gotta go Galindo.
I'm Josh Galindo, owner of Galindo Group Real Estate. Need to sell your home fast? I'll buy it cash, as is, where is, no repairs, no commissions, no hassle. I've purchased over 1,200 homes for cash right here in Las Vegas. Whether your home is damaged, destroyed, tenant occupied, stuck in probate, or in perfect condition, I've got you covered. We are cash, we are fast, we are reliable, we are local. We are the best.
You gotta go Galindo. 702-820-HOME.
GalindoGroupRealestate.com. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the rewards program that loves it when you date night, bet the perfect parlay, lounge poolside, ooh, shiatsu, bottle service, yeah, hit me, shop till you drop, and then some. Earn and redeem on countless amazing experiences at MGM Resorts. This is MGM Rewards. Why be a guest when you can be a member? Visit MGMRewards.com for more. Earning and redemption limitations may apply to certain purchases in certain states.
Vegas! On behalf of Knock the Injury Law, Golden Pipes, Carnell Johnson.
If you've been hurt, Knoxville is the word. Call 702-INJURED.
For Han Knockfee with Knockfee Injury Law. Imagine you've been injured in an accident. Now, do you want an assembly line law firm that treats you like a number and settles early for easy money? Hell no. Call me now for a free consultation at 702-INJURED.
Back to the game with the Vegas Golden Knights on the Vegas Golden Knights Radio Network with Dan Duva and Gary Lawless.
Hi, but ringside at T-Mobile Arena. Knights and Oilers about to start the second period. Vegas leads 2-1. Dan Duva here with Gary Lawless.
This is going to be a great series. The stakes already feel higher than game one of round two. Both superior teams here with a chance to win the Stanley Cup. A lot on the line in this series.
Stone with 2, Perry with 1, and we are ready to go in the second period. Knights in gold, Oilers in white, and it's Henrique to win the draw to start the second period. It's Nurse on defense with Bouchard, and, not Bouchard, but Kulak, who banks it towards center. Bouchard's 27, Bouchard's 2. Henrique comes in and hits the crossbar. Puck comes out to the near side, and Connor Brown is there to keep it alive. Threw it towards the net, rattles around in the slot, and it's Nick Watt who got it to the outside. Vegas coming ahead. It's lifted deep. Barbashev towards Smith in pursuit. Smith tried to center. Nurse got in the way. Henrique lost it in his skates. Hooked around in the corner by Trent Frederick. And now Henrique put it behind for Nurse. Knights tenacious here on the forecheck, and they create a steal. Smith! And now it's shot wide by Watt. Good look for the Knights there. Reminiscent, Gary, of that goal that Barbashev had scored in game one of the series 2 years ago in the first period, the result of a forecheck. Now Brown, hard hit by Barbashev. Brown couldn't do anything with the puck. It ends up out high. Wallman. Now back to the left. McDavid, a shot in the glove, saved by Hill. The real test of Aiden Hill from Connor McDavid. Had a centering pass, lefty on the right wing in the first period that led to the Perry goal. This time, lefty on the left wing. And an Aiden Hill glove save.
Yeah, Bouchard is very dangerous offensively. He's got a great shot. And here he shows you his ability to pass. Finds McDavid open, and Connor with a hard wrister at Aiden Hill.
Oilers win the draw. They go rink wide right. And it is thrown across. Ends up behind the Vegas goal. It is Theodore to send it around. It ends up in the slot. McNabb out through center. This will go down for Vegas icing. Just over a minute gone in the second period. It's 2-1 Vegas.
Bruce Cassidy early on intent to go power on power. He's got Eichel against McDavid. I don't know if it's a hard match, really. I think this was the line that was due up.
Yeah, Bruce said it on the pregame show today. He's not really a hard match guy. We'll see how it unfolds. Stone took it away from Nurse. Carlson then mishandled the puck as he skated ahead through center. And now the Knights are offside. Carlson trying to dump it in. Yeah, hit something at the line. And then Eichel was, And then Eichel was way into the zone as a result of all that. So offside play and the neutral zone draw coming up. Knights will change it up. Line changes brought to you by William Hill.
Bruce Cassidy talking to Mark Stone and William Karlsson as they come off the bench, and it's a coaching moment. He's standing there, they're standing up on the bench, facing him and listening intently to what he has to say.
Oilers get the neutral zone draw. Evander Kane skates to hit on the right side, bodied by Whitecloud. Puck into the right corner, forced behind by Hertl. Hanifin shovels it forward off the stick of Nugent Hopkins. Hanifin once more through the legs of Saad. It ends up on the right side of center. Of course, Noah Hanifin, lots of regular season games in the Battle of Alberta. Calgary versus Edmonton, of course. Here's Evander Kane. Try to cross over on a Whitecloud. They collide. Loose puck. Top of the far circle. Hertl guided it backward towards Hanifin. He clears it out. Colasar in pursuit, but Jake Wallman is there, the former San Jose defenseman. Up on the left, Perry a drop pass. McDavid breaks at the left half wall. Shoves it across to the right. Bouchard into the right circle. Draisaitl. Saad defending. Threw it across. Seam pass just missed McDavid. Now at the left boards, Eichel defends. Eichel and McDavid. Then Whitecloud comes over and levels McDavid. Saad gets a steal, trying to lead Eichel out to center, but it's cut off nicely by Draisaitl. Otherwise, Eichel would have been off to the races. Oilers back in. McDavid sets up Bouchard. His centering pass got knocked down. And then McDavid fans on a rim around. It's picked up by Bouchard. The defenseman going down into the left corner. Knocked away from Perry. Whitecloud alert to the puck side of the net. Near board Stone. He flips it out through center. Will it be an icing? No. It's cut off by Kulak in his own zone. Chased by Carlson. Stride for stride and out to center. Kulak met by Jack Eichel. They create a loose puck. Carlson flips it ahead. But it's the end of a shift for that group. Oilers coming ahead offside. And a neutral zone face-off upcoming. Opening 4 minutes of the second period. 16:40 to play. 2-1 Knights.
The game is on right now. Knobloch is trying to get McDavid away from Eichel. Right now, he just double shifted them. And Cassidy flipped Eichel, Stone, and Carlson right back out there. He likes what he's getting from that double center line up top.
Neutral zone face-off win for the Oilers. They dump it in on the right side. Hill behind his net. Far corner to McNabb. Up the boards, Pearson. Backhands it to center, Olofsson. He finds Howden charging left circle. Howden breaks. Checked hard into the left corner by Ty Emberson. Olofsson there to help out. He is double-teamed. Try to kick the puck down to the corner. Emberson pulls it out. Put it into the slot for Darnell Nurse. He's pressured by Pearson. Pearson knocks it loose and it comes out to the neutral zone. Pearson checked at the near boards. Scampers ahead to carry it into the zone. Pulling it away from Podkolzin. Pearson and Olofsson in pursuit. Podkolzin again. Sneaks it through Theodore. Nurse guides it left for Janmark. Centered off the stick. And it's stopped by Hill. Hill slid backward into his own goal, but managed to keep the puck in front of him. He's a little bit off balance there, defending that transition look.
He's made two saves. One of those opportunities went in the net against Minnesota, and he made another one of those spin saves where he stops it and spins and turns a little bit, and the puck stayed out of the net, and then this one right on the goal line as well.
The puck is... he's down to the butterfly, so he's on his knees. And the puck stays above the goal line, but his knees are only inches across the goal line into the blue ice. Oilers win a left circle draw. Wallman into the left circle, setting up Brown. Little head fake, throws it right. Wallman settles the pass, now shoots. Blocked in the slot. It ends up on the right wing for Henry. From the right half wall, banks it behind. Knights in pursuit. Korzak knocks Brown off the puck. Both players go down. It ends up in the far corner. Lifted ahead by Haig, and it slides to neutral ice. Oilers have to clear out. If you missed the news earlier, Alex Pietrangelo a late scratch because of illness. Oilers get the puck and a shot on the right. Save. Rebound loose. Over the goal. It ends up in the trapezoid. It was a weird one, and now a broken stick on the play. Watt had his stick snapped in half. Stays on, lands a check on Henrique. Puck ahead for Barbashev. Whistle. Going to call a penalty. Going to call holding. Nicholas Waugh was without a stick. Tried to continue to defend, but apparently guilty of holding.
Vegas number 10, Mono penalty holding.
The first penalty against Vegas today. Well, the sequence that led to Waugh's stick breaking was the puck that came into the crease, Gary, and Adin Hill couldn't quite secure it, kept it out of the net, but that led to the scramble around the net.
Nick Waugh, he didn't need to hold here. The puck was moving up the wall, and Barbashev was going to get to the puck, but Nick puts the clamps on Connor Brown, and here comes Draisaitl, Nugent Hopkins, McDavid, Bouchard, and Perry. That's the Oilers power play, and it is operating real well right now.
1-for-1 in Game 6 against the Kings. They had 5 power play goals in the first round. Their percentage was second best, 38.5%. 5 for 13. In the regular season, they were 12th by percentage. But in terms of raw goals, 2 fewer than the Knights. Vegas 53, Edmonton 51. Knights win the draw. McNabb clanks it around and goes all the way down. Knights penalty kill. 2 for 2 against Minnesota in Game 6. They gave up 3 power play goals in the series. Of course, scored 2 shorthanded goals. That's a good differential.
Zach Whitecloud out there where Alex Pietrangelo normally would be.
With McNabb. Up front, it's Eichel and Karlsson. Oilers gain the line on the left. Karlsson engages, and it's ripped down to the zone by Whitecloud. Pickard sets it up for the retreating Bouchard. He's got a couple of power play goals in the postseason. Nugent Hopkins in on the left. Back to Bouchard, rink wide right. Now give and go. Draisaitl looking in front. Knocked away. Goes behind the net. Centering pass. Kick save! And cleared out of the zone by Howden. McDavid from the right circle. Adin Hill flexing with the right pad. Puck went out of play on the clearing attempt. Now Hill was drawn out of the crease to his left at first on the Draisaitl attempt. Draisaitl, instead of making a tight wraparound, went around the goal, and then from the circle, made a cross-ice dish to McDavid. Hill shifted back to his left, made a right pad save. 2-1 Knights, 14:15 to go, second period. Oilers power play, 109. They win the draw. Bouchard with a bomb, left wing, saved by Hill. Angles it to the near corner. Puck to Stone. He sends it all the way back down the ice. Minute to go on this Oilers power play. Right to left comes McDavid, charging right wing. Leading Draisaitl through center, shoves it left. Off the wall, Nugent Hopkins. Pressured by Stone, lifted the stick. Puck slides softly to the opposite side. Draisaitl is there. Stone goes after Draisaitl. He taps it out to the point. Bouchard. Draisaitl again, right circle. Stone defends. Hannafin watching that side as well. From the dot, into the middle, Nugent Hopkins. Pass toward McDavid, got tipped by Howden. McDavid has it outside the left dot. McDavid looking, fans on a pass, fronted by Haig. McDavid pulls it away from Haig, up the boards. Howden shovels it out of the zone. Back to Pickard, between the circles, rips it ahead. Draisaitl guides it to the oncoming McDavid, hands it off. Hyman's attempt blocked. McNabb in the way. Then Eichel on the loose puck to clear it down. Penalty at 2-1-0, and the Oilers are 0 for 1. The score is Vegas 2, Edmonton 1. 13 to go in the second period of Game 1. Henrique gets it in for the Oilers. Puck deflects out high. Wallman keeps it. Arvidsson out in front. Off the stick of Kane to the near corner. Karlsson there first. Trying to push it up the boards. Kane took it away. And then Theodore gave it to Arvidsson. And then look at falling over backwards. Klingberg but as he did so, kept the puck alive. Waugh finds it far circle for the Knights. Cross crease pass for Theodore. He is stripped by Arvidsson. Theodore gets position again. Banks it behind for McNabb. He got tripped behind his own goal. Carlson reaches, pokes it out. Waugh pokes it further. Almost got it around Henrique. But instead, the Oilers take it in the neutral zone as the Knights change players. Pitched deep to the goal. Held by Hill, but then he'll drop it in play after Evander Kane sent it deep. Those guys were teammates with the Sharks. McNabb for Eichel, far side of the Knights D zone. It's a 2-1 Vegas lead. 12 minutes to go in the second period. All 3 goals in the game were in the first period. Now Vegas whistled for icing.
That wasn't a bad ice by Shea Theodore. He's trying to flip it and get it to land soft. It doesn't, but the Golden Knights got caught moving slowly on their breakout, and they were dangerous to coughing it up. So good play by Theodore to chill everything out there.
The shots on goal in this period through 8 minutes. Oilers 7, Knights 0. It had been 10-10 after the first. Now it's 17-10 for the Oilers. Of course, part of that's the power play. They had 2 shots during the power play. Oilers won the draw. Kolasar with pressure on Nurse. He could not force the puck out of the zone. Draisaitl center, broken up by Eichel. Setting up Kolasar to skate out alongside Saad. It's Kolasar to get it deep. Saad in pursuit. Net there by Bouchard. It's Nurse to pull it away. Kolasar lands a check on Nurse. Hurdle just over the boards. Got a check in the neutral zone. Could not get the puck. Draisaitl for Bouchard. Around to the left for Draisaitl. the Knights, it appears. Tripping call. Second penalty against Vegas here in the second period.
Vegas number 2, Monroe County tripping.
I'll admit I did not see it. White Cloud looking up. Zach Hyman back skating goes right into White Cloud's stick. Away from the puck. He's back skating. White Cloud's stick gets the back of the right heel of Hyman.
Zach's got to be more careful with the stick. Just bump into him there.
Absolutely right. So the Oilers draw their second penalty. 0 for 1 in the game. They win the draw. Bouchard slides it right. McDavid in front off the stick. Nugent Hopkins shooting. Save Hill. Corey Perry parked at the left side of the crease where he has scored so many goals through his career. Nugent Hopkins up top for Bouchard. Nugent Hopkins again. Out in front. Draisaitl saved by Hill. Eichel trying to defend Draisaitl, but he got a good shot off from the left circle between the dot and the crease.
Aiden tracking the puck very well right now. And when he's at his best is when he's a little calm, when he's calm and lets the puck come to him. And right now he's staying in the middle of the net. They're going to have to beat him around him and not get anything through him.
In the regular season, Oilers' power play was 2 for 7 against Vegas. Oilers win the draw. High on the left side, there's Bouchard. Slides to left, Nugent Hopkins. Bouchard again. The righty winds up, passes left. Out in front, misses Perry at the top of the crease. Went right through the blue ice and into the right corner. Carlson and McNabb defend the far side, and Connor McDavid up top. Bouchard walks left, passes right. McDavid, right goal line. Draisaitl, lefty scanning up top. Bouchard shoots, save. Rebound loose, pumped away by Theodore, and cleared down by Jack Eichel. Penalty down to a minute 10.
All four Golden Knights killers able to change there.
9:20 to go, second period. Vegas leading 2-1, and there's that Go Knights Go chant again. Hill from the trapezoid tried the hard rim. He didn't get all of it. Lost his stick momentarily. Now a shot. Glove saved by Hill on Connor McDavid. Well, Hill was aggressive there and kind of got in the way of one of his defensive teammates. He still got the rim off. And from a seated position, he and Noah Hannafin have a little conversation.
Zach Hyman scored a ton of goals last year, and he's really good around the blue ice. One of the very best in the NHL. And he's out there battling.
Left circle draw. Draisaitl against Watt. Draisaitl wins it clean back to Bouchard. The righty walks toward the slot. Passes left, Nugent Hopkins. Left goal line, McDavid. Motors behind. To the right circle. Handcuffed the intended target, Bouchard. Howden poked the puck, but not out. Nugent Hopkins side of the goal. Hyman under Hill. Sprawled out belly down. And he got the whistle. Corey Perry had been in that spot. Gary, you just mentioned Zach Hyman. The players right around Aiden Hill's crease.
37 seconds left. Vegas can change the killers. Theodore with McNabb, and up top it's Carlson and Eichel.
Of course, we saw Zach Whitecloud on the penalty kill earlier this period, where Alex Pietrangelo normally would be. Whitecloud is currently in the box. Pietrangelo not in the lineup because of illness. A little huddle for the Oilers' power play. They continue with top group. Draisaitl, Nugent Hopkins, Hyman, McDavid, Bouchard. Draisaitl wanted to the outside left, and it's out of the zone. Bouchard could not hold the line. Chased by Eichel back to his own blue. Forward to Draisaitl. 4 power play points for Draisaitl here in the postseason. After 33 in the regular season to lead the Oilers. Draisaitl gathers on the right, checked by McNabb. Gets a seam pass across to nobody. Taken off the boards at the left by McDavid. Poked off his stick by Carlson. McDavid then takes a forward pass. Just left it in his own blue for Bouchard. Forward to Nugent Hopkins and then Hyman, but it went under his stick. McNabb gets the puck, banks it out. Penalty over. Carlson on the puck. Up ice, Whitecloud. Whitecloud is in. Taps it back. Carlson. Shot attempt blocked by Bouchard. Carlson has his own rebound. Low to high, Theodore. Sends it left circle. Eichel is there, back in front. Carlson stick checked. Puck ends up behind the goal. Carlson knocked over. No call. Nurse knocking over Carlson behind the Edmonton goal. Oilers dump it in as Hill stops it behind his net. Looked like he'd rim it clockwise. Instead he faked and went the other direction for Theodore. Oilers get it at center. No icing though. Right at the red line apparently, says the linesman. Crowd doesn't like that. Vegas dumps it in, no icing the other way. 7:30 to go in the second.
They were both icing. Both times it should have been icing.
Well, the officials let them play on. The shots are now 22-11. Double for the Oilers than the Golden Knights. Just won this period for Vegas. No scoring for either team. Korzak a steal. He shoots it wide. Pearson then loses an edge in pursuit left wing. Hanifin gets to it. Charges down behind the goal. Poke out to Arvidsson, who lifts it to center. And the Knights will take it back at their own blue. Korzak chips it right. Nurse at center on the left wing. Sends it hard around right to Olofsson. Too strong on the dump in there by Nurse. He races over and checks Olofsson. And then goes to the bench for a change. Knights get it deep in the O-zone. Hurdle is knocked over from behind. No call. Oilers with Kane can't clear. Kolasar gloves it to himself. Passes left for Saad. Down the slot. Broken up. Nice defensive play by the Oilers. Give and go. Kolasar with Saad. If not for strong defense made by Jake Wallman. 29-year-old acquired from the Sharks at the deadline. Saad gets a takeaway up top for Hurdle. Another former Shark. Hurdle delays. Pressured by Kane. Another former Shark. And now Whitecloud kept it alive. Hurdle down to Saad at the goal line. Takes it behind. Tried to center, but his pass went off the side of the net intended for Hurdle. That's Evander Kane to lift it out. Checked by Kolasar. Puck will go wide left. Icing waved off though. Hague was back to play it. 6 minutes to go in the second. 2-1 Vegas. Kolasar out at the center red. Dumps it in. Immediately checked by Podkolzin. 24th most hits in the regular season, spanning the entire NHL. Knights turn it over, and a shot saved by Hill. Rebound tapped nicely ahead by Theodore, preventing a rebound chance. Watt up to the red. Apparently did not get to the red. It's another icing. And once again, the fans can't believe it. Looked like Watt had gotten to the red line, apparently just shy of it. And with 5:39 to go in the second period, Oilers get an O-zone draw trying to tie the game. 2-1 Vegas. The shots in this period, Edmonton 13, Vegas 1. That doesn't capture the flavor of the period exactly. If I gave you that number and you hadn't been paying attention, you'd think that the Oilers have dominated the period. I'm not sure I'd use that description.
2 power plays.
Knights win a D-zone draw. McDavid behind his goal. Finds Barbashev up to Watt. D-zips it wide of the goal. And Watt on the right, Smith on the left. And it was Watt ended up with the puck on his stick in the shot attempt. Watt has 3 points in the playoffs, 1 goal, 2 assists. Edmonton clears the zone. McNabb from center ice, ahead on the right to Watt, who dumps it in. Barbashev navigates to the right corner, lands a check. Oilers get the puck though. Ahead on the near side, Trent Frederick dumps it in. Hill waiting, shoves it from which it came. Whitecloud there with Smith. They've sandwiched Trent Frederick. Fight for the puck continues near side half wall. McDavid pulls it away. Defended by Whitecloud, left corner near side. Up top, Kulak. Rink wide right, narrowly kept in the zone. Rink wide again. Kulak slap shot, missed wide right. Traffic in front of Aiden Hill, but the puck missed everybody. Kulak again out high. Into the left circle, McDavid to the point. Kulak again for McDavid. Pass broken up by Eichel. McDavid gets it back. Eichel reached in. McDavid had to turn into the corner. Has it again. Eichel stays with him. Gives him a shot. Centering pass right through. Maybe off Hyman. It ends up on the right wing. To the points again. Kulak shoots. Blocked by Whitecloud. To the near corner left side. McDavid takes it there. Pointward for Kulak. Rink wide right. Reeled in at the point. Then played by Klingberg to the right half wall. Draisaitl there. Looking. Eichel in pursuit. Pass to the corner. McDavid up top. Missing. Klingberg out of his zone. Klingberg looked like he was headed to the bench for a change with his team in control in the O-zone. But then the puck was coming back toward him. Klingberg has recovered the puck. He skates it ahead. Dumps it in on the near side. Hill stops it. Back to the near corner for Korzak. Pushes it ahead. Carlson guiding it out towards center. Left wing. Howden takes the pass. Howden hesitated and then tried to shoot through Wallman, who blocked it. Stone on the right, trying to protect it away. Arvidsson and then, Nugent Hopkins. Carlson in the puck. He has stick checked by Nugent Hopkins as he tried to shoot at the right dot. Puck goes to the neutral zone. 3:25 to go, second period. Vegas 2, Edmonton 1. Oilers get it in amidst the line change. It would have been an offside, and they continued to pursue the play. Korzak rips it ahead for Carlson. He tips it toward the right corner and gives chase. Carlson joined by Stone, and now Tomas Hertl as well. Puck is down in the right corner. 2 players aside. Wallman trying to poke it up the wall. Hertl grabs it for the Knights. Try to center, but it's broken up, knocked off his stick. Evander Kane skates out. Theodore forced the play offside. And action is halted with 2:55 to go, second period. A 2-1 Vegas lead.
Well, Vegas just stuck on one shot so far in the period, and Edmonton has had the 2 power plays. The Oilers obviously wanted to push this period, and they have. If Vegas can get to the dressing room with a 1-goal lead or better, they've done a good job.
We have a timeout. Presented by Lee's Discount Liquor. This is the Vegas Golden Knights Radio Network.
It's time to upgrade your roofing and solar experience, and Cooper Roofing and Solar has you covered. Literally. From re-roofing to deck installs, roof tune-ups, skylights, and more, they do it all. Right now, subscribe to Cooper's maintenance plan and get a 15% discount on roof maintenance. Keep your roof in top shape, avoid emergency repairs, and save big. Cooper Roofing and Solar is employee-owned and Southern Nevada's largest roofing company. Call Cooper today at 702-688-7940 or visit coopersolar.com. Cooper Roofing and Solar, proud roofing partner of the Vegas Golden Knights.
When I brought the Golden Knights to Vegas, I wanted to create something unique for Nevada. High Ground Vodka is made from estate-grown rye and Sierra Nevada snowmelt for a smooth finish. If you're 21 or over, High Ground is an exceptional Nevada-born vodka and proud partner of our hard-working hockey team. I hope you give High Ground Estate Vodka a taste.
Distilled and bottled by High Ground Vodka, Minden, Nevada. Please drink responsibly.
Hi, I'm attorney Adam Kuttner. I grew up playing hockey. To win in hockey, you have to be aggressive, you have to work hard, and you have to have a great team. And it's no different when I'm representing my clients in their personal injury cases. My team and I work hard to get you the maximum settlement as quickly as possible, because winning is everything.
If you've been injured in an accident, ask attorney Adam Kuttner, 702-382-0000. That's 382-0000.
Back to the Fortress for more Stanley Cup playoff action with Dan Tuba and Gary Lawler.
Vegas 2, Edmonton 1. Game 1 of the second round. By the way, other game tonight in the National Hockey League. Jacob Slavin for the Carolina Hurricanes in extra time. Carolina 2, Washington 1. Hurricanes lead that best-of-7 second-round series 1-0. Here it's 2-1 Knights. Under 3 minutes to go in the second period. Knights won a neutral zone draw, but they can't work through center cleanly. Pressure by the Oilers. They get an O-zone takeaway. Brown's pass misses Emberson. Goes back to neutral ice. Oilers dump it in. Hertl with Kolasar and Sai. Henrique behind the Vegas goal. Pressured. Gave the puck away. Kolasar skates it ahead. Kolasar breaks in front of the Oilers bench. Trying to swing it forward, but it's a turnover. Edmonton, that looked like it was offside. Henrique with Brown. Apparently not. Vegas gets the puck anyway. Hanifin behind with Whitecloud. Whitecloud turns up ice. Through the center logo, across the red, up to the blue, going right wing. Double team. He slides it behind. Oilers get to it. Vegas in the midst of changing forwards. Kolasar ahead. Whitecloud was headed toward the bench, kind of misplayed the puck. He's going to come back and help out Korzak defensively. Howden, or a reverse hit on Klingberg. Free puck ends up in the slot. Pearson whacks it out to the neutral zone. Janmark skates it in left side. Podkolzin shoots wide right. Hill might have gotten a piece with the tip of his glove. Knights a 3-on-2 the other way. Howden left wing to Pearson. Trying to drop it off to Olofsson in front, but it was blocked by Wallman. Up top, Theodore on the left shoots wide right. It ends up on the near boards. Skated towards center. Now Janmark will double back to his own blue line. Janmark, of course, the former Golden Knights. Played a couple of series against Vegas and a couple of series for Vegas. Different years, of course. Coming up on the final minute of the second period, it's Vegas 2, Edmonton 0. Final minute brought to you by Credit One. 1 to go. Knights lose the puck on the breakout. McDavid, and he shoots, blocked by Theodore. Shea reaches in on McDavid, creates a loose puck. Eichel with it, takes a look up at the clock, feathers it ahead off of Kulak at the Vegas line. And out to center, but now backward. Theodore finds the puck, sets up Stone around Carlson. He's offside. In order for Stone to get around Carlson had to get out of Stone's way through the play offside. Again, it's a 2-1 Vegas lead. The Knights with just one shot on goal this period, but we will have a media stoppage with 36.5 to go here in the second. Presented by Lee's Discount Liquor, it's the Vegas Golden Knights Radio Network.
At Smith's, an annual Boost membership just got even better. Now you can choose from Disney Plus with ads, Hulu with ads, or ESPN Plus on us when you sign up. Plus, enjoy unlimited free delivery, double fuel points, exclusive offers, and free items. Sign up for a Boost membership today. It's an easier way to save, including new streaming options to relax with while we deliver your groceries. Smith's, fresh for everyone. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
California's #1 casino just got better. Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is now the only AAA 5-diamond rated casino hotel in the country. Become a Club Serrano member today and enjoy added perks like exclusive rewards at Monarch Beach Golf Links and Palms Casino Resort, Las Vegas. VIP at another casino? Trade up and take advantage of the Tier and Offer Match program at Yamava Resort and Casino. Voted #1 casino outside of Vegas by Newsweek. Details at yamava.com. Restrictions apply. Must be 21 to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
Ouch! Man, that check's gotta hurt. And the gloves are coming off. Ooh, that's $100 right there. Yeesh, that's $1,000.
Hey, what's with the dollar amounts?
That's how much each injury could be worth if he calls Morgan & Morgan. Yikes, that one's gotta be at least $10K.
When you hire Morgan & Morgan, their gloves come off and they fight for you.
Official partner of the Vegas Golden Knights. Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Back to the Fortress for more Vegas Golden Knights action with Dan Duva and Gary Lawless.
3 goals in the game total. They all came in the first period. Stone with a power play goal at 2:13. Stone at even strength at 9:03. Corey Perry for the Oilers at 16:26. And it was 2-1 after 1. Nobody has scored here in the second period with less than a minute's play. From the draw in the neutral zone, Carlson trying to go over the top of McDavid to poke it deep. It didn't work. Oilers coming ahead right to left. Draisaitl tried to dump it in. Could not get it all the way deep. It's Theodore to grab it. The motor behind his own goal. Send it around to Carlson, and then the Knights lose control of the puck. Stone and Eichel. Oilers conversion. A shot blocked by Stone. Down to 17 seconds. Stone breaks up a pass. Bouchard keeps it in. Theodore trying to play it up the boards. Now McDavid's pass ends up on the right. Kulak shoots, blocked. McNabb in the way, and it ends up out of play.
Yeah, the puck management for Vegas the last couple of minutes has been pretty sloppy.
Yeah, this one, just a miscommunication for those players coming out of the Knights' defensive zone. Stone and Eichel, they just couldn't quite get it cleanly. Just a foot away from coming out of the zone.
At this point of the period, you just go north.
Again, I think back, Gary, to some of the games from that series 2 years ago. Knights had trailed 1-0, then scored 3 in a row to take a 3-2 lead in the first. Leon Draisaitl scored with 11 seconds to go in the first period, his second of 4 in the game. From the draw, shot is blocked, and the rebound cleared out by Kolasar, and the Knights survive. Oilers heavy second period. Still Vegas 2, Edmonton 1. 40 minutes complete in Game 2. Gary, how would you like a quick review of the regular season?
Sure.
Oilers scored 11 goals against Vegas in the regular season. 9 out of those 11 came in the second period. Vegas only scored 2 of its 10 goals in the second period. In other words, Oilers dominated the second period in the regular season. Here today, nobody scores. So even though the Oilers had the better chances, 2 power plays, I suppose you take that as a win.
If this is correct, the one shot in the period Vegas has never been held to 0 shots in a playoff period. This could be a record, being held to just 1 shot in a period in regulation.
Yeah, of course, these numbers are not official until later on, so perhaps they will adjust. The Knights did have more attempts. It's not as though the Oilers completely controlled the period. But, they had better chances. Certainly a better second for the Oilers than it was in the first, when the Knights scored 2. Corey Perry got 1 back for the Oilers, but the Knights very much had the better play in the first. Oilers had a better play in the second. So we go to the third period, where the Knights have been very good in the regular season. But, Gary, that has been the Oilers' MO in the postseason. They outscored the Kings in the third period 14-6. 14-6, the Oilers outscored the Kings during the first round. Of course, the Knights will try to keep that number at bay. Of course, they were the best regular season third period team. Okay, we're ready to go down to the Golden Knights dressing room and welcome defenseman Nicholas Hague. Nick, Dan, and Gary in the radio booth, thanks for joining us. What do you make of the game tonight so far?
I think there's a lot of stuff we can clean up right now. Our execution's not where it needs to be, so I think we can clean up our plays and we'll get going in the offensive zone a little bit more here.
And when did you find out your partner Alex Pietrangelo wasn't going to play?
Pretty shortly before the game, probably just before warm-ups kind of thing.
And what's that like for you and for Caden Korzak to make that adjustment on the fly?
I think it's tougher for Corsi, honestly. He's done a great job, and you always got to stay ready, right? You never know what kind of stuff can happen, and so good for him, to show up and be ready to go. And it's not always the easiest thing, but I think he's done a great job.
Great job on the kill by all you guys without Alex, who's usually right in the mix there.
It feels good to obviously they got some dangerous players and a great power play, so it feels good to be able to get the job done there on that, and that's going to come up big for us if we want to be on the right side of this game.
And a lead going to the third. Nick, thanks. Good luck.
Thanks, guys.
Nicholas Hague from the Vegas dressing room. Today his 40th career playoff game. He appeared in 68 out of 82 this regular season and all 7 here in the playoffs. Remember, Nick was injured first game, round 1 last year against the Dallas Stars. Vegas did not advance, so Hague was, of course, out for the rest of the postseason, as it turned out. But here he has played in each of the 7 postseason games so far, 1 assist, and averaging just under 17 minutes per game. In the regular season, he averaged exactly 17 minutes. No Pietrangelo today because of an illness, and as Nick just told you, didn't know that was going to be the case until right before warm-ups. Korzak goes in for his postseason debut. Hague and Korzak, the third pair for the Knights today. Hannafin and Whitecloud, plus McNabb and Theodore as usual. Vegas 2, Edmonton 1 after 40 minutes of play. Shots in the period, again unofficial, so they go back and check some stuff. But Edmonton 12, Vegas 1. Game total, Edmonton 22, Vegas 11. Knights power play is 1 for 2. Oilers power play 0 for 2. Penalty kill brought to you by Just Ingredients. Listen to the VGK Today podcast every morning for unique angles on the team's playoff run from Gary Lawless, yours truly, the rest of the broadcast team. That's VGK Today, available wherever you listen to podcasts. And if you missed today's episode, it's an SLGND version with Gary, Shea Knighty, Dave Gosher, and me. So check that out. VGK Today, available wherever you listen to podcasts. Score big on game days at Nellie's Southern Kitchen at MGM Grand. Wear your Golden Knights gear and get 50% off your bill, whether you're headed to the Fortress for a home game or cheering on the team while they're on the road. That's 50% off your bill at Nellie's Southern Kitchen when you wear your Golden Knights gear. 2-1, Vegas leads Edmonton after 2 in Game 1. Presented by Lee's Discount Liquor, it's the Vegas Golden Knights Radio Network.
Will you be the next Vegas Golden Knights game day giveaway winner? One lucky customer will win a $1,500 shopping spree, home game tickets, and a hotel stay at Circa Resort and Casino every week. week. Spend $12 in-store or at the pump with your Terribles app to qualify. Plus, earn bonus entries with any Bud Light purchase throughout the season. Every day is game day. Exclusively at Terribles. Visit Terribles.com for details.
Hey, Nevada! Tired of your liquor store having the personality of a stale saltine cracker? Lee's Discount Liquor is here to spice things up. We've been slinging the good stuff since 1981. Now, we're 23 stores strong with the biggest booze selection in the state. Wine for your aunt who loves to overshare, craft beer for your hipster cousin, and tequila for, well, you after dealing with them. And the best part? Our prices are so low, you'll think we're drunk on discounts. Trust local. Shop local. Your community's choice. Lee's Discount Liquor.
California's #1 casino just got better. Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is now the only AAA 5-diamond rated casino hotel in the country. Become a Club Serrano member today and enjoy added perks like exclusive rewards at Monarch Beach Golf Links and Palms Casino Resort, Las Vegas. VIP at another casino? Trade up and take advantage of the Tier and Offer Match program at Yamava Resort and Casino. Voted #1 casino outside of Vegas by Newsweek. Details at yamava.com. Restrictions apply. Must be 21 to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
Hello, I am Kerry Buboltz, President and CEO for your Vegas Golden Knights. I am a proud board member of the Nevada Donor Network Foundation. With over 600 Nevadans waiting for a life-saving organ transplant, we can all do our part to bring hope to those waiting. I am partnering with Nevada Donor Network to raise awareness about registering to be a hero. I am a registered organ, eye, and tissue donor and proud Nevadan. Are you? Join us at wearenevadans.org.
At Bank of Nevada, our local team of banking experts is here to help you score on your business goals. With our comprehensive range of tailored banking and financing solutions, we provide you with a winning strategy customized for your business. Bank of Nevada is here to support your business's growth and help drive your success. Discover a winning strategy by visiting bankofnevada.com. Bank of Nevada is a division of Western Alliance Bank, member FDIC.
A noisy garage door is a cry for help that often requires only simple maintenance. However, if left untreated, could lead to costly repairs. Hi, I'm Tommy Mello from A1 Garage Door Service. We fix garage doors fast and with quality parts designed to last a lifetime. Replacing the bottom rubber on your garage door can have a huge impact on the number of bugs you see in your garage and in your home. Call A1 Garage today and receive the best service, best parts, and best warranty in the industry.
A1 from day one.
Proud partners of the Vegas Golden Knights.
Now, here's Brian Wallace with the Intermission Report on the Golden Knights Radio Network.
The RTC's Game Day Express service is the best way to get to and from T-Mobile Arena at just $4 round trip from 6 convenient locations around the valley. For more information, visit rtcsnv.com. Today's the Intermission Report. The Golden Knights lead the Edmonton Oilers 2-1 after 2 periods played. Taking a look at the highlights in this game, we go back to the first period. And the Golden Knights took advantage of an early power play opportunity and opened the scoring with Mark Stone's power play goal.
To the right half wall again for Olofsson. Up top, Theodore. He shoots. Score! Power play goal. Mark Stone parked at the left side of the crease. Vegas has the first goal of round 2.
Third goal of the postseason on the power play for Mark Stone from William Karlsson and Shea Theodore. 2:13 of the first period made it 1-0 Vegas, and the Golden Knights extended their lead when Jack Eichel set up Mark Stone in transition.
Perry speeds ahead, 2-on-2. Eichel on the right to the third man, Stone. Stone down the slot, scores! 2 goals in the first period of Game 1 for Mark Stone. 2-0 Golden Knights, 11 minutes to play in the first.
Second of the period, fourth of the postseason from Mark Stone from Jack Eichel. 9:03 of the first period made it 2-0 Vegas, but the Oilers got on the board late in the first period after Connor McDavid set up Corey Perry alone in front of the net.
Oilers coming back in, McDavid looking out in front, score! Corey Perry! What a fake. McDavid on the right drew all the attention. 2-1 Vegas, Corey Perry with his third goal of the postseason.
Corey Perry from Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl. 16:26 of the first period made it 2-1 Vegas, and that's where we stand. No scoring in that second period on either side. Take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. The Hurricanes come back to beat the Capitals 2-1 in overtime. Carolina leads that series 1-0. Here, the Vegas Golden Knights up 2-1 on the Edmonton Oilers after 2 periods of play. We're back with more in a moment. Presented by Lee's Discount Liquor. You're listening to the Vegas Golden Knights Radio Network.
Ouch! Man, that check's gotta hurt. And the gloves are coming off. Oof, that's $100 right there. Yeesh, that's $1,000.
Hey, what's with the dollar amounts?
That's how much each injury could be worth if he calls Morgan & Morgan. Yikes, that one's gotta be at least $10,000.
When you hire Morgan & Morgan, their gloves come off and they fight for you.
Official partner of the Vegas Golden Knights. Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
When I brought the Golden Knights to Vegas, I wanted to create something unique for Nevada. High Ground Vodka is made from estate-grown rye and Sierra Nevada snowmelt for a smooth finish. If you're 21 or over, High Ground is an exceptional Nevada-born vodka and proud partner of our hard-working hockey team. I hope you give High Ground Estate Vodka a taste.
Distilled and bottled by High Ground Vodka, Minden, Nevada. Please drink responsibly.
Hey Vegas, hungry for game day? Nacho Daddy, proud sponsor of your Vegas Golden Knights, has you covered with winning specials. Suit up for the return of the Golden Knight Nachos, stacked with marinated filet mignon, gooey cheese, and all the fixings. And here's the power play. Show us your game day ticket and your first Daddy's margaritas on us. Celebrate 7 seasons of hashtag Vegas-born greatness with gourmet nachos, icy margaritas, and the spirit of the Knights. Nacho Daddy, never a dry chip, always a great time. Visit us after the game and unite the realm. Must be 21 or older for margaritas. Please drink responsibly.
You know, a lot of lawyers who advertise here don't even live here. If they say Nevada, they're not from around here. If they think our capital is Las Vegas, they're not from around here. I'm Richard Harris, and I am from Nevada. I grew up here. I went to school here. I raised my family here. No one knows Nevada like we do. If you've been injured, call me, Richard Harris, of the Richard Harris Law Firm. 444-4444, just in case.
It's time to upgrade your roofing and solar experience, and Cooper Roofing and Solar has you covered. Literally. From re-roofing to deck installs, roof tune-ups, skylights, and more, they do it all. Right now, subscribe to Cooper's maintenance plan and get a 15% discount on roof maintenance. Keep your roof in top shape, avoid emergency repairs, and save big. Cooper Roofing and Solar is employee-owned and Southern Nevada's largest roofing company. Call Cooper today at 702-688-7940 or visit coopersolar.com. Cooper Roofing and Solar, proud roofing partner of the Vegas Golden Knights.
We're about to start the third period, but first, here's Ryan Wallace with the intermission wrap-up on the Vegas Golden Knights Radio Network.
Lee's Family Forum will host the Best in Pro Volleyball this weekend for the championship of the Pro Volleyball Federation. The semifinals are Friday, and title game is Sunday, with tickets available at leesfamilyforum.com. The intermission report, the Golden Knights up 2-1 on the Edmonton Oilers after 2 periods of play. Stats of the period: shots 12-1, the edge to the Edmonton Oilers. That's right, 12-1 in favor of Edmonton. Hits 27-22 Vegas for the game. The Oilers are 0-2 on the power play. Vegas 1-2 on the man advantage. Edmonton charged with 9 giveaways, 2 takeaways, 10 block shots. Vegas 6 giveaways, 2 takeaways, 13 block shots. It is pretty simple here. It was a strong push in the middle frame by the Edmonton Oilers, aided in part by 2 power play opportunities, but the best player on the ice on either side of the ledger in that second period was Adin Hill. He was excellent in stopping all 12 shots that he saw from the Oilers. There's an air about Adin when he's locked in, when he's dialed in. He certainly was there in the second period for the Golden Knights, and even though the shot clock was heavily favored by the Edmonton Oilers, skewed toward the Edmonton Oilers, I thought the Golden Knights did a pretty good job of limiting the dangerous chances, the quality chances. However, the Golden Knights, no way around this, need to be better in the third period. You cannot sit back on a lead. You cannot hope to get this one across the goal line by playing prevent defense, so to speak. You've got to get on your horse. You've got to force plays in the offensive zone, and you got to get back to forechecking. That's what I'm looking for here in the third. Third period action is coming up next. Dan and Gary, they've got the call. Presented by Lee's Discount Liquor. You're listening to the Vegas Golden Knights Radio Network.
Calling all Vegas Golden Knights fans. Hockey is back, and the RTC Game Day Express is your road to victory this season. For just $4 round trip, get a direct, fast, and easy ride to T-Mobile Arena from 6 convenient locations around the valley. Break away from traffic hassles and leave the driving to us. Visit rtcsnv.com/Game Day Express for details. Don't forget to follow us on social media, RTC SNV, for your chance to win tickets to VGK home games.
T-Mobile has the best 5G coverage in the game, whether you're home or out and about, so you can check out the latest scores in the checkout line. Watch replays on the playground. Or celebrate the game-winning hat trick from the passenger seat. If you're a Golden Knights fan who wants to stay connected to all the action home or away, get the best 5G coverage in the game only at T-Mobile, America's largest 5G network.
See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com.
California's #1 casino just got better. Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is now the only AAA 5-diamond rated casino hotel in the country. Become a Club Serrano member today and enjoy added perks like exclusive rewards at Monarch Beach Golf Links and Palms Casino Resort Las Vegas. VIP at another casino? Trade up and take advantage of the Tier and Offer Match program at Yamava Resort and Casino. Voted #1 casino outside of Vegas by Newsweek. Details at yamava.com. Restrictions apply. Must be 21 to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
At Anthem Injury Lawyers, our 6 C's are what we've built our business upon. Care, compassion, and concern for our clients, colleagues, and community is what we strive for. Our goal is to ensure that when you're hurt in an accident, you'll get the best care and compensation you deserve, as easy and as swiftly as possible. We won't leave you behind. Give us a call at 702-857-6000.
The greatest honor of being the defender of the ice for the Golden Knights is the opportunity to serve as a defender in the community. By joining forces with comprehensive cancer centers in the crusade against cancer, we can defend the health of so many in our community through cancer awareness, early detection, advanced treatments, and groundbreaking research. Together, we'll fight on all fronts for a future without cancer.
Back to the game with the Vegas Golden Knights on the Vegas Golden Knights Radio Network with Dan Duva and Gary Lawless.
I'm from Ringside at T-Mobile Arena in fabulous Las Vegas. Game 1, round 2, Knights and Oilers. Vegas leads 2-1. Stone appeared back in the first, his third and fourth of the postseason. Also the third and fourth of his playoff career against the Oilers. He had 2 goals, 2 assists in the series a couple of years ago. Inside the radio booth, I'm Dan Tuva with Golden Knights insider Gary Lawless. Gary is brought to us by Findlay Honda of Henderson.
We are in round 2 of the playoffs, and Findlay Honda of Henderson is still riding with us. Almost 100 games into this odyssey, this marathon, and right by our side, Findlay Honda Henderson.
Today is the 89th game.
That's why I'm getting so wacky on that live read.
It is the 89th game if you include the regular season and the playoffs. You throw in 6 preseason games. That bring us up to 95 of these broadcasts we've done on the Vegas Golden Knights Radio Network. Brief delay to start the period. Aiden Hill needed an equipment adjustment, but he is good to go. Back in the crease to our right. Calvin Pickard in goal to our left. Underway in the third period. Vegas leads 2-1. In the second round, game 1. Oilers in their road whites with dark blue numbers and orange trim. Vegas, the home gold uniforms with steel gray numbers, white and red trim. Oilers get it deep. Nugent Hopkins is back. Hanifin pries it free. Took a check from Evander King. Good puck out to the outside. Barbashev banks it left. Carried in. Kolasar for Watt. Slides it right point. Whitecloud back to the middle. Kolasar backwards. Hanifin shoots. Blocked out in front. Picked up by the Knights. Shot wide by Watt. Kolasar with his back to the goal. Handed it toward the left circle for Watt's one-timer. Just missed. And Gary, notable adjustment to the Knights forward combination there.
Yeah, they've created a power line there.
It's Tanner Pearson with Eichel and Stone. Point shot, Bouchard deflected. Hill got a piece of his glove, then it's banked in. Wild scramble like a ping pong ball, and the Oilers have tied it 2-2 a minute into the third period. Leon Draisaitl leads the celebration live for Edmonton. Now, it was weird as McDavid braked from the right wing. He got it out to the point, and Bouchard toward the goal. Looked like it was going over the goal. Hill reaching aggressively up over him. It would have gone over the goal had he not gloved it, but it goes off of his glove, and then Draisaitl looming banks it in off of Hill, who was in a prone position after he had to reach up to play the puck. Well, there's your first weird bounce of the series. And the Oilers have tied it 2-2 after they trailed 2-0. Draisaitl's fourth goal of the postseason this year, 45th career playoff goal. Today is 81st playoff game. That is a remarkable ratio of goals to games played. Leon Draisaitl, remember he had 4 in game 1 2 years ago, but the Knights won the game 6-4. 2-2 tie, opening minutes of the third period. Oilers in the O-zone. Wallman's stick fails him. Vegas with the puck. McNabb ahead. Eichel takes it. The Lays enters with Pearson and Stone. Pearson centered for Stone. Back check. Wallman tied up Stone. Could not do anything with the puck. Taken behind. And there is Korzak flashing down low. Pearson threw it back to the right for Stone. Low to high. There's Korzak again in his first playoff game. Haig shoots it wide left. Stone couldn't settle the rebound. Bouncing puck. Pearson loses his stick. Puck goes to center. Eichel is there. Eichel delays. And he is offside himself. And the whistle stops play. 2 minutes into the third period, it's a 2-2 tie.
Well, after all the kind of zone time that Edmonton had in the second period, unable to get one. And then they get the equalizer on a bit of a fluke. And now Vegas has done nothing offensively since they jumped out to that 2-0 lead in the first period. And Edmonton won. Edmonton got a goal late in the first to get it to 2-1. A saw in the middle, and now Edmonton's up 1-0 in the third to make it 2-2.
Neutral zone face-off win for Vegas. They dump it in. It's Carlson, Howden, and Smith. The dump in does not work. Oilers go the other way. Draisaitl with McDavid out in front off of Corey Perry, who is defended by Smith. Perry is decked behind the goal. McNabb sets up Smith, working his way through center. Hard pass right, mishandled by Howden at the line. But it was Nurse, gave it right back to Howden without the Knights being offside. Theodore sends it on goal from center. It ends up on the near boards. Carlson in pursuit, couldn't get it. Out at center for McDavid. Howden defending. Nurse for McDavid. Third man Perry. Fourth man Draisaitl blocked. Hannafin getting in his way on the right wing side. Vegas clears the zone. Carlson out to Olofsson, who guides it in. Olofsson will give a look on the forecheck with Saad and now Hurdle. As the defense will be Hannafin and Whitecloud. Oilers on the breakout. Lead pass misses Podkolzin. Icing waved off. Thrown out in front by Arvidsson. Went 4 shots on goal in the opening period. Opening 2 periods, actually. Arvidsson from the left corner dropped it behind. Hannafin lands a check. Puck all the way to the right point. Bouchard fires it wide right. Arvidsson left wall. Put it in front. Deflected puck. Up the slot taken by Saad. Fakes away from Bouchard. Work it out to the near side. He banks it forward. Olofsson there. Now Saad again. Carries it into the zone. Saad shoots. Blockered away by Pickard. To the near side left. Fight for the puck continues. And it's played to center by Podkolzin. This is the fourth line for the Oilers. Arvidsson back for Podkolzin, who dumps it in. Hill stops it behind the goal. Leaves it in the far corner. Caden Korzak skates ahead on the far side. Flutters it through. Off an Oilers sticking all the way in. So no icing. Vegas makes a wholesale change. Line changes brought to you by William Hill. Klingberg fires deep cross corner. Barbashev tripped up, but no call is made. Knights have a double minor penalty against Nugent Hopkins, high-sticking Hurdle, just a minute or so into the game. And since then, no penalties against the Oilers. Meanwhile, Knights whistled for 2 penalties in the second. Waugh for holding and Whitecloud for tripping. Oilers coming ahead on the right. Whitecloud dispossesses Zach Hyman. Barbashev winds it behind his own goal, away from Nugent Hopkins. Theodore misses Waugh on the breakout. It is an icing against Vegas.
Nick Higgs said in the second intermission that he didn't think the team was executing very well, and can't disagree with him right now. It's been some unforced errors from the Golden Knights. find themselves tied up here.
Well, it's an interesting choice for Bruce Cassidy. On one hand, you were limited to one shot on goal in the second period. On the other hand, the Oilers did not score in the second period. Changed things up with the forward combinations here in the third. And frankly, the Knights do not look as in sync as they had in the second period. Maybe they can generate some more, but does it come at the cost of giving the Oilers more? With the Knights out of sync a little bit. Vegas does work it out of the zone. Watt and Kolasar get off. On come Eichel and Stone. They get it deep. And pressure on the forecheck from Eichel, chasing Kulak behind the Oilers' goal. 5 minutes into the third period. It's a 2-2 tie. Knights got the first two. The Oilers have the last two. Perry flips it in on Hill, gloves it, left it in play. Whitecloud then had the puck hit a patch of ice skating forward. Got it back though. Eichel needing some support from his defense. Hanifin goes with a bank pass behind his own goal. Whitecloud rips it ahead. Left wing Pearson banks it further for Eichel. Backward to Pearson. Tried to go cross ice. Brown blocked it. Picked up by Whitecloud in front of his bench. He dumps it in. And then he is checked. He will make a line change. Lone forechecker is Stone. Oilers recover. Darnell Nurse skates ahead on the right side. Up to the Vegas blue. Brown through the right circle. Fakes around Haig and shoots. Stopped, and then Hill gets decked. Penalty upcoming as the puck is taken by the Knights. Delayed penalty to the Oilers. Here come the Knights onside left wing. Korzak hands it off Carlson. 2 men in front. The shot. Tip just wide. Smith got a piece, and it missed the long post. Howden lands a check in the right corner. But puck is touched up. Penalty to be called. Here's Kelly Sutherland.
Edmonton penalty number 28. 2 minutes for goaltender interference.
And he levels Hill.
And Connor Brown is screaming at Kelly Sutherland. He's saying that Hill sold it. That
he's going on his own.
Oh, watch out. There's we can hear a little too much of that conversation. Yeah. Kelly Sutherland is saying he got too much of him. And Brown threw his rear end into Hill's
Threw his rear end right into him.
Hill might have sold it, but you threw your rear end into the goalie. You can't do that. Yeah. And he was in his crease, too. Howden and Brown both went down to the ice wide left. Hill went down and into the goal. Knights to the power play. They're 1 for 2 in the game. It was a double minor minutes in. Stone scored it from Carlson and Theodore. Carlson was involved on the power play because Hurdle was unavailable because he had just gotten a stick in the face. First power play point of the playoffs for Carlson. Oilers win the draw and clear. It'll come back towards Hill. Theodore grabs it in front of his net. Theodore with now 4 power play points in the postseason. Involved in 4 out of the 6 Vegas power play playoff goals. Eichel to Hurdle at the line. It just got off Hurdle's stick. Came near the goalie Pickard, who rifles it back the other way. Knights have been limited to 12 shots in this game. 10 in the first, 1 in the second, 1 so far here in the third. 4 of their shots have come on the power play. Eichel gets through, dishes right for Stone. Tap back off the wall. Theodore shoots. Save Pickard. No rebound.
That's a major storyline right now. Is that Vegas has only got 12 shots on Calvin Pickard.
Well, the attempts in the second period were 10. 1 on goal, 2 attempts blocked, 7 that missed. So 10 attempts. But obviously, as you said, Gary, we've got Calvin Pickard, who is riding a 4-game winning streak. Stuart Skinner yanks. More pressure required by the Knights offense on Calvin Pickard, who has played a lot more minor league games in his pro career than NHL games. Got to tie up with the draw. Away from the puck, Olofsson and Nurse.
Darnell Nurse gives Victor a little bit of a shot to the chest.
Olofsson with a power play assist last game. In for the injured Dorothea. Knights win the draw. Theodore, Saucer's left Eichel. Here the left dot shoots it wide. Pickard might have gotten a piece, lunging out to his right. Puck in the far corner. Olofsson reaching in. Players go down. Puck ends up going opposite corner. Eichel there and waiting. Check from behind. Eichel tried a pointward pass, but it got deflected to the corner. Stone helps it around to the right corner. Olofsson back into the trapezoid. Olofsson for Stone, who whacks it to Eichel. Up top, Theodore. Right, Olofsson shoots. Stick save. Olofsson didn't get it cleanly. And Pickard made an easier stick save. Olofsson at the right wall. Flutters it up top. Theodore keeps the zone. Pressured by Henrique. Olofsson again, looking for his first playoff goal. Shoots. Blocked wide left. Eichel takes the count. 40 on the power play. Eichel, bottom of the left circle. The righty trying to center for Hurdle. It was blocked. Eichel goes low to high. Theodore is there. Down to Stone. Redirect off the side of the goal. Stone burrows behind. On his backhand. Up top for Theodore. Stick to skate. Feeds right. Olofsson shoots. Blocked by Nurse. Olofsson gets his own rebound. Pressured by Henrique. Hurdle goes to help out. Hurdle low to high. Theodore is there. Saucer's left for Eichel. Closing left dot. Side of the goal. Stone. Flipped it in front. Hurdle is stopped twice by Pickard in the crease. Hurdle ends up on his belly. Pickard with his skates in the goal. And Hurdle just now trying to get back to his knees as he got decked in the blue ice and slow getting up.
Now Mark Stone waited, and oh boy, Hurdle had a lot to shoot at. He just didn't get it in the right spot.
Looked like Henrique got him in the head, Gary, with a punch.
Yeah.
Henrique has his hand on his stick, but his right hand comes up and basically punches Hurdle in the head. And Hurdle is now up and talking to the officials.
His helmet's broken. The mask, the shield, the visor has been pulled right down. And
yeah, that is tough because Henrique is trying to defend Hurdle and prevent him from shooting. But, okay, the after effects, it's the second wave. It wasn't as though the contact came as soon as the puck got there. Contact comes well afterward. That's how Hurdle ended up down on the ice. Penalty clock down at 9 seconds. Knights change up the personnel. 2-2 tie, 12-10 to play in the third period of game number 1, second round. From the draw tie-up, it's under a few players, pulled out by McDavid. Skates ahead 1 against 2, he delays. Area pass left, Hyman takes it off the far wall. Hanifin in pursuit. Penalty time is over. Connor Brown goes to the bench. Knights power play is 1 for 3. Their first goal was a power play goal. Their second was an even strength. So now they're 1 for 3. 6 power play goals on 21 chances here in the playoffs. Right corner, it's Smith. Pressured along the right goal line. Carlson there too. Klingberg plays it ahead. It goes to center. McNabb cuts it off. Fluttered it up to Smith. Onside, Carlson back in. Smith right circle shooting. Blocked. Smith reached in. Almost took it away from Jake Waltman. But the Oilers settle it down and the Knights change it up.
Bruce Cassidy, you have to think that what he tried to do with his lines is get more balance and get more people going.
Multiple collisions on the Oilers dump in. Around the puck to the near side wall. Haig plays it ahead. Watt pokes it up. Barbashev onside. Watt double team. Played it to Barbashev. Checked by Kulak. The whole kit and caboodle goes to the right corner. Barbashev pressured as he tried to make a pointward pass. It ends up going off a couple of Oilers. Colasar all over the play to take it back for the Knights. Whitecloud from his own blue. Forward to Barbashev. Missed him. And we have no icing as the Knights had enough pursuit to negate it. Look out. Whitecloud falls over. A chance over the goal from Frederick. Rebound Henrique. Shot it high and wide left. Left point Nurse sends it around the rim. McNabb digs in, joined by Whitecloud in the corner. Ahead for Watt, coming out of his own zone in front of the Vegas bench. Up near the red, he pitches it forward, but it hits somebody at the Oilers bench. That stops play. Draw just outside the Edmonton line. Yeah, with 10:21 to go in the third and a 2-2 tie.
Whitecloud just goes to turn around, and he goes backside over Kettle, and that allows Connor Brown to fly in. Trent Frederick to fly in and get that shot. Big save for Maiden Hill.
We'll step aside. 10:21 to go in the third. 2-2 tie. Knights and Oilers. Round 2, game 1 in Vegas. Presented by Lee's Discount Liquor. It's the Vegas Golden Knights Radio Network.
Before, during,
wrist fars in, shoots deflected, they score!
Hockey lives here. Sirius XM NHL Network Radio.
Hi, it's me, your USPS Ground Advantage shipment. Just left the warehouse and hitting the road.
I know. Just got the notification.
Great. Smooth sailing so far. I'm almost there.
Yes, I know. I get all the updates.
Made it. Safe and sound.
I know.
Well, did you know I was with USPS the whole time?
Oh, yeah. I know.
Keep your business in the know with USPS Ground Advantage Service. Visit USPS.com/in-the-know.
Hey Vegas, hungry for game day? Nacho Daddy, proud sponsor of your Vegas Golden Knights, has you covered with winning specials. Suit up for the return of the Golden Knight nachos, stacked with marinated filet mignon, gooey cheese, and all the fixings. And here's the power play. Show us your game day ticket and your first Daddy's Margaritas on us. Celebrate 7 seasons of hashtag Vegas-born greatness with gourmet nachos, icy margaritas, in the spirit of the Knights. Nacho Daddy, never a dry chip, always a great time. Visit us after the game and unite the realm. Must be 21 or older for margaritas. Please drink responsibly.
When I brought the Golden Knights to Vegas, I wanted to create something unique for Nevada. High Ground Vodka is made from estate-grown rye and Sierra Nevada snowmelt for a smooth finish. If you're 21 or over, High Ground is an exceptional Nevada-born vodka and proud partner of our hard-working hockey team. I hope you give High Ground Estate Vodka a taste.
Distilled and bottled by High Ground Vodka, Minden, Nevada. Please drink responsibly.
Back to the Fortress for more Vegas Golden Knights action with Dan Duva and Gary Lawless.
Knights scored the first 2 goals. Edmonton has responded with a lot of time in between, but they have responded to tie it 2-2. Stone with a pair, Perry and Draisaitl for the Oilers. Connor McDavid has 2 assists for Edmonton as action resumes. Play in the neutral zone. Hyman sends it counterclockwise around the boards in the Vegas zone. Nurse reverses the ring, comes to the near side. Klingberg steps to it, but it's deflected back the other way. Hurdle, Olofsson, and Saad, the trio out for the Knights. Defensively, it's Whitecloud and Hannafin. Oilers gain the line. Nurse bumped on the entry by Hurdle, flings it down to the trapezoid. 2 Knights are there, make it 3. Hurdle gets the puck, shovels it forward. Olofsson skates in front of his bench. Backhands it rink wide left toward the target in Hannafin beyond his reach. Oilers get control. Booted by Hyman. Kane finds it and shoots it wide right. Hill aggressively pokes it to his left. Rebound off the side of the goal. Couldn't find it. Kane centered up the slot. Just missing an Oilers stick. Pearson sends it ahead. Gathered by Stone. Whips it forward for Eichel. Enters with Pearson. Eichel delays. Pokes it through the circle. Pearson helped it further. Wallman double teamed. He banks it out to center though. Draisaitl in front of his own bench gave it away to McNabb. Near side of center. He dumps it in. It's sticked away to the corner by Cal Pickard, who defeated the Golden Knights late in the regular season. The last team Pickard had played for the first time, including Utah and Seattle. Corey Perry works through the right circle. Got it down to the right corner for the Oilers, but McNabb takes it away. Sets up Tanner Pearson through center. Draws pressure and he slides it in. Left to right comes Edmonton. Draisaitl threw it left to nobody. Howden is there, turns up ice with Carlson and Smith. They lose it on the entry, but found at center by Korzak. Delays for everybody to tag up. Left for Smith, banks it around clockwise. Right wall, there's Howden. Up top, Whitecloud. Toward Carlson in the circle. Deflects into the corner for Smith. Pressured along the boards. Oilers pull it loose. To center they go, and Matthias Janmark hands it off to Draisaitl to dump it in. 8 minutes and change to go. Third period. Game 1. 2-2 tie here at T-Mobile Arena. Haig with Kolasar pressured in their own zone. The Knights do get it out. Kolasar looking for Watt. Goes behind him. Podkolzin turns in. Fakes around Korzak. Lost the puck. Hard hit on the inboards on Haig. Picked up by Watt. Using the near side wall and Kolasar to clear the zone. Oilers from center. Jake Wallman, the lefty D-man, rifles it in. Korzak cuts it off on the opposite corner. Knights converge on the puck. Arvidsson was sandwiched by Korzak and Haig. Puck up the far side. Watt leads Kolasar in. Kolasar on the outside right to the corner. Breaks. Looking for a teammate. Picked up by Watt behind the goal. Going left corner near side. Watt diagonally right. Whitecloud shoots. Blocked. Rebound Barbashev right circle. Barbashev at the right wall. Up top. Whitecloud shoots. Tipped wide right. Hannafin thought about pinching in, then thought better. Oilers fail to clear. Barbashev kept it alive momentarily, but missed Watt. Everybody's going to change except for Barbashev. Oilers settle it down in their own zone. New players coming on for the Knights. It's Victor Olofsson, the first man with pressure on Henrique, but he does get it deep for the Oilers. Knights recover. Can they clear? Yes. Played ahead by Hurdle. Saad working up with Olofsson. Lost it at the line. Good work in the reach in by the Oilers defense. Connor Brown coming ahead for Edmonton. Right circle. Veers off right. Rims it around. Counterclockwise, Trent Frederick had to get by him. Kulak pinched in, but Saad got it back for the Knights. Off to Whitecloud, and now forward on the far boards near the benches. Saad in pursuit, but it got to the goalie behind the net. Pickard using the near side wall to clear it out. Picked up by Nugent Hopkins. 2-on-2 into the zone. Back pressure by Saad. Forces an errant pass. Nugent Hopkins gets it back. Hands it off left wing and a shot. Saved by Hill. Rebound. Kick toward the corner. Dueling for the puck. Haig was there with Hurdle. It ends up at the left boards for Nugent Hopkins. Back into the scrub. Haig and Kane. Hyman steps in as well. Hurdle in there. Deflects the puck to the slot. Olofsson starts Saad to center. Saad banks it up across the red. Not all the way into the zone. Oilers the other way. Hyman takes it in on the right side. 1 against 3. Tap back Nursery shoots. Hill got a piece that goes wide left. Left point. Kulak toward the goal. Knocked down. Off Hyman in front. Picked up in the corner by Theodore. He gave it away. Off the stick. Bouncing around left side, Draisaitl. As McDavid goes to the net front. Check along the far boards. Wonderful work by Eichel to pry it loose from Draisaitl. Pearson in pursuit of the puck, but he could not get through a pair of Oilers. Edmonton takes it back from its own blue. Back ahead, Perry. Drops it off McDavid. He shoots. Blocked. Rebound loose. Stone gets the puck. Stone sets up Howden. Rushing through center right wing side. Enters through the right circle. He breaks. Trumped up by Wallman. No call. Play continues in the right corner. Stone has joined in. Howden back up. Carlson there as well to try to help out. Knights are changing forward. Stone going off. Hannafin will play the puck in the neutral zone for the Knights. Right from the bench comes Smith with speed. Carlson setting up Smith. Left circle. Whips it across. McDavid got a piece of the puck. Thrown out in front. Good attempt there by Howden, but it goes behind the goal. Wallman chips it away from the oncoming Smith. Played forward by the Oilers. They get to the neutral zone. 5 minutes to go in the third. 2-2 tie in game 1. Play on the far side in the Vegas defensive zone. Hannafin trying to rim it around to a teammate in White Cloud. Arvidsson cut it off. Put it back down low. Hannafin defending. Picked up on the left wing side by Matthias Janmark. Carlson reached in, took the puck for the Knights. Carlson for Smith at center. Tried to poke it in, but Nurse grabs it instead. Knights make a wholesale change. Back in come the Oilers on the right wing side. Podkolzin smacks it around. Reversed by Janmark. Clockwise all the way out to the right point near boards. Kulak sends it back down low. From the left corner, it's Brown. Emerges out high, turns and shoots. Blocked by Hay. He's got the far side of the ice to himself. Puts it into the near corner. And the Knights control with Caden Korzak. Hay gets the breakout pass to Kolasar. Now Nick Waugh with Kolasar. Into the zone with Barbashev. Kolasar draws a double team going right corner. Put it off the side of the goal from the right corner. It ends up back behind the net. Pinching in McNabb near side. Weird bounce off the yellow kick plate. Knights in pursuit. Waugh there for Vegas with Kolasar. Now Barbashev deflected off the railing, it appeared, and then far side and Trent Frederick, the former Bruin, clears the zone. 3:40 to go. 2-2 tie here in game 1. Theodore coming ahead. His attempt deflects into the right corner. Saad first after it. Behind for the Knights. Attempt to make a pointward pass by Olofsson. Cut off. Saad had his pass knocked away. Oilers coming out. Here comes Brown. Broken up at the line by Theodore. Saad on the back check collects the puck. Turns back up ice for Vegas. Saad coming into the zone. Saad breaks on the right. Loses an edge as he reached back. Nugent Hopkins takes it away for the Oilers. Nugent Hopkins enters the zone on the left. To the right. A drive. Score! Zach Hyman picked a spot. And the Oilers have their first lead in game 1. 3-2 Edmonton with 3 minutes to go in the third. Zach Hyman's third of the playoffs after he put up 27 in the regular season. The Oilers trailed 2-0. They got one late in the first, one early in the third, and now they have taken the lead with 3 minutes to go. Looked like a nothing play at first, Gary.
Yeah, and this is a great shot from Zach Hyman. I don't know why Aiden Hill, he makes a stab at it with the glove. He just misses it. That's a save he's got to come up with. Now something's going on. No, I don't think so. The gate was open for a long time. Now Kelly Sutherland is talking to Leon Draisaitl. But Zach Hyman, that's his 38th playoff goal, his third this postseason, and he scores from distance.
Former Michigan Wolverine, drafted by the Panthers, came up with the Maple Leafs, and now has been with the Oilers for 4 seasons. Edmonton has a come-from-behind effort that has been their MO in this postseason. And they lead the Knights 3-2. On the left wing side, it's Janmark. Rims it around to the near side. And there's McDavid trying to cut his way around Hanifin. Puck was knocked loose by Jack Eichel. The Knights need a goal to tie. Here comes William Karlsson. Up to the blue, going near side. He is checked along the boards by Bouchard. Karlsson, left corner, with Barbashev and Waugh. Got it to Waugh, left circle. Double team, stick check, puck to the outside left. Karlsson on it. Karlsson through traffic. Got it into the crease, but missed everybody and out the back door. Up top, taken by the Knights. There's Jack Eichel. Backhands it against the grain, right wing. Back to the left, Barbashev to Eichel. Jack throws it right side. Theodore there. To the right circle, Karlsson shoots off somebody in front, wide left. Off the near boards, Jack Eichel. Shakes away from pressure. Barbashev shoots, blocked. Brown gets the puck in the slot. Skates it out. Brown works around Theodore. Brown down the middle. Scores! Low glove side, Connor Brown. 2-goal lead for Edmonton with 1:46 to play. Connor Brown turned on the Jets. Looked like the Knights were starting to set up offensively, Gary, but Brown with an answer.
4 straight from the Oilers, and they have shocked the crowd here, and everybody is leaving the building. Edmonton is 146 away from taking a 1-0 lead in this series.
Well, the second year with the Oilers for Connor Brown. While we might think of Connor Brown as a support player now, he played 2 years with the Erie Otters alongside Connor McDavid. Who was the leading scorer for the Erie Otters those seasons? Not Connor McDavid. Connor Brown. 4-2 Oilers with 1:38 to go. Edmonton dumps it in. Eichel is back. Eichel with Hanifin. Knights now in super desperation mode. Down by 2 with 90 seconds left. Hill starts toward the bench. Stone gets it deep. Pickard, who's faced only 7 shots since the first period, 17 in the game, has been solid. Here's Hanifin on the left. He shoots, blocked. There have been a lot of those blocked shots for the Oilers. That'll be their 16th right there. On the near side, Hanifin couldn't keep it alive. It's lifted to center by Zach Hyman. Eichel back at his own blue. Down to the final minute of the third period. Brought to you by Credit One. 1 to go. 4-2 Oilers after the Knights led 2-0. Oilers get it out. Knocked out of the air by Hanifin. It's a high touch and play is halted. It is remarkable. Go back, as I said earlier, 2023, the Oilers scored first in the first 5 games of the series. Not until Game 6 did Vegas score first, and even then, that 1-0 lead evaporated almost immediately. The Oilers went up 2-1. Of course, Vegas went on to win the series in that Game 6. Here, they scored not just the first goal, but the first 2 goals in an uncharacteristic fashion. Golden Knights could not build on their lead, and the Oilers managed to get back in it. And now here, the Knights will take a timeout. Trying to capitalize here the final 51.2 seconds. Based on what we saw over the weekend, Gary, no game is over until it is over.
No, that's for sure. You know, Dan, I would say to you that the Oilers played with the identity, or so far, have played with the identity that the Golden Knights want to play with. They've used their depth. They have been north-south. They haven't turned the puck over. And the Golden Knights have shot themselves in the foot. And the Oilers just haven't.
Knights have had 3 power plays in the game. 2 of them were in the opening minutes. Scored on the first. It was a double minor. They did not score on the second. They got a power play here in the third period. Brown for interfering with Aiden Hill. Vegas did not capitalize. And that will haunt them. 45 seconds to go. 6-on-5 following the timeout. Eichel to Hurdle in the right corner. Behind for Eichel. Trying to center off a few bodies of the goal line. McDavid sticks it to the outside. Barbashev there. Barbashev protects. Back to the corner. Eichel, double team. Up the boards, Draisaitl. Clears. Theodore took it with his skate. He'll back skate. Forward pass. Knocked down by Brown. Down to 20 seconds to go. Theodore rink wide right for Eichel. Works across the line. With Hurdle towards the middle. Eichel now centered. Olofsson shot it wide. Tripped up by Pickard. He centered and Pickard made the save. Eichel trying to get Olofsson on the score sheet. Bidding for his first playoff goal in his 5th game. Teammates, of course, with the Buffalo Sabres, but never got to the playoffs there. Great pass. It was an airborne pass. It was just about to hit the ice as Olofsson, the timing, stick it out of the air. It went off the stick and wide left by about 2 feet. Left circle draw with 11 seconds to go. Hurdle won it off a couple of sticks, bounced it around. Stone for Eichel, pulls and shoots, blocked out of the zone. 5 seconds to go. Knights recover the puck, but they'll run out of time. The Oilers take game 1 in come from behind fashion. 4 unanswered goals to down the Knights 4-2. The Oilers have won 5 straight playoff games, 4 in a row against LA, and now 1 against the Knights. They have, for the moment at least, erased the Golden Knights' home ice advantage with a road victory. They were 1-2 in LA in the first round. They are now 1-0 in Vegas to start the second round.
Well, for the Oilers, mission accomplished. You want to get the split, and now they'll try and get greedy when this game comes Thursday night. Nowhere near enough pressure on Cal Pickard. He was kind of shaky early on, and Vegas put up 2 on him quickly. But after that, you know, the dangerous opportunities. Hurdle misfired on a power play, which really could have put Vegas into a good position. Stone made a nice little sauce feed to him out front, and Hurdle threw it right into Pickard's belly. And after that, just not enough pressure on Cal Pickard, and Bruce Cassidy will, you know, the mixing of the lines, I get it in one respect, but it just didn't feel like anybody clicked in this game other than Stone, Carlson, Eichel early on. So we praised